I'm starting a new vlog today. I don't know if this is going to be a full week or just a few days. We'll have to see. This week has actually started out very hectic for me. I kind of had a heads up on Friday about it. Quite a big issue with my business. If you're new here, I have a fashion brand that's my full-time kind of gig, and this is more like a side project and something I do for fun. I'm usually wearing some of our stuff, and business owner kind of content is usually weaved into my vlogs because it's such a big part of my life and a passion of mine. I love having my own business. It's a brand called Staatsballett. I'll have it linked below if you guys want to check it out. But yeah, I had a heads up Friday to a pretty big issue with the business, and then I was kind of anxious all weekend about it, and then I've had some confirmation that I think the issue is a real thing this morning. I'm going to tell you more about it in a second, but first we're going to do a message from our sponsor. So now I want to take the time to thank the sponsor of this video, which is Skillshare, a longtime partner on my channel. I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with Skillshare, but in case you're not, Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creators. They really have something for everyone, whether you want to explore new skills or deepen existing passions. Their topics range from business to illustration to photography to gardening. I'm currently in a class called Productivity for Creatives, Build a System That Brings Out Your Best by Thomas Frank. The really cool thing about Skillshare is that it's curated specifically for learning, meaning there are no ads and they're always launching new premium classes. The first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in my description box below will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare to start exploring your creativity today. And thank you again to Skillshare for working with me on another video. Okay, back to what I'm dealing with this morning. I was debating if I should even share this on here, but I know I said in a recent video I just want to be authentic on here, and I personally love hearing stories from other business owners. I know a lot of you guys already own your own business or you're aspiring to in some way, whether it's a side hustle or full-time gig, and things go wrong, things happen when you have your own business. Sometimes they can be mistakes that are several $1,000s. And I think that's what I'm dealing with this morning. I'm still awaiting some more confirmation on it and just trying to figure out how we're going to deal with everything. I think I was nervous to share because I always feel embarrassed if things go wrong, and to some people this might not seem like a massive issue, but to me it is a really massive issue. So basically we have done another restock of one of our most purchased styles, our factory. The same factory has made them many times, so admittedly I'm not as on top of it as if we're making a new production piece or a newer production piece, just because it's very routine. It's something that we make over and over again, and it seems to turn out with this run of shirts that they didn't sew in a pretty crucial design factor, and that's that the shirts have thumb holes. And I don't have the confirmation that it happened with all of them, but I have the gut feeling that it happened with all of them, and they've already been sent out to some customers. We've recently moved all of our inventory closer to our factory, which is across the country in California. So I'm not personally seeing everything that ships out, and that's been really hard for me to relinquish control over, and then this happens. But it really is the next step for growing the business. I can't keep doing all the shipping and working on other stuff. It's just not feasible, but of course a learning curve comes with that. And we really haven't had many issues so far with switching over. This is kind of the first one. Obviously we're gonna make it right with the customers. Customer service is so important to me. I'm the one that's usually personally doing the customer service. So I'm trying to sort out what we're gonna do there, especially for pieces that have been shipped internationally already. I'm thinking that the customer can just keep those shirts and we're going to refund them and send them a replacement, because shipping back and forth internationally is so expensive, especially for the customer with duties fees. Yeah, this shouldn't have happened, and we just want to make it right. I know I'm already getting a couple shirts back that are incorrect, and luckily I do have some replacement inventory here that I can ship to customers that notified me early of the issue. Like I said, I still don't know if it happened with all the shirts, which is kind of hard, and since it's a piece that we already had some stock of, I'm not sure what customers got old stock and what customers got new stock. So it's hard to get ahead of, so I'm just kind of relying on them to email us. So please, if you ordered a shirt and it's incorrect, you need to email me. We're gonna make it right. Yeah, it's definitely something that I feel embarrassed about. I still need to inform the factory of the issue. It's like breaking bad news, which I hate doing, but it really is on them. I can't take the full blame for this one. I would say my toxic trait is that with literally any situation, if blame needs to be placed on someone, I am so happy to take the blame. I think it's a control issue almost. Like, I feel like if I take the responsibility for things, I can make it better and I can make sure it doesn't happen in the future. I don't know, but that's something I've really been trying to work on. It's been an issue in relationships for me in the past. It's funny because I feel like a lot of times people are one way or the other. Like, people either will not accept the blame for anything even when they know it's their own fault, or they'll accept the blame for everything. I'd love to hear how you guys are, because I don't know why we're like this. I think the only explanation is really that it's a control issue. But yeah, I need to figure out how to break this to the factory and figure out what I'm gonna ask for from them. We have an outstanding invoice already for some other styles, so hopefully we can just get all of the inventory back to them to fix. Luckily it's in California, close to the factory, so shipping there shouldn't be too expensive, and they can just take money off our current invoice because this is gonna be several thousands of dollars worth of a loss. Yeah, hopefully this doesn't happen again. Some other things this morning, you might notice that I'm filming on my phone. My camera randomly isn't turning on. I'm hoping it's just extra dead, but I don't think it actually is, so maybe my camera's broken. Also, last night was a little bit rough. I think we gave Laszlo too much of our human food. And usually he's fine with like any food, but he's had an upset stomach and he puked in our bed last night. He had his first accident inside for a long time, and I think he's feeling better now. He was so happy after he got sick. I'm sure his tummy just wasn't feeling well, but that wasn't fun. But yeah, I need to get all of this stuff sorted today. Besides the anxiety, I had a fun weekend ice skating for like the first time, and I thought I was gonna eat shit like 10 times. We did a little double date, and the other girl we were with actually didn't know how to do it either, so it was cool, but the guys are very good at ice skating, of course. I have a long way to go, but it was actually really fun. I was nervous to do it. And also today, I don't think I'm gonna vlog this, but my boyfriend Siggy and I are going to take an intro to archery class. Sorry this is all being filmed in one setup, but we're taking an intro to archery class later. I have just really been wanting to learn archery lately. I actually did archery in gym class growing up. I grew up in West Virginia. Archery is definitely a thing there. My middle school and high school does very well at nationals every year. And when I was younger, I wasn't into it, I have to say. And I've been feeling this way with a lot of things lately, like with culture of where I've grown up. And all of these very like southern rural ways are very ingrained in my roots. Like, most of my family has been in West Virginia forever, for like hundreds of years. And I've always felt very like outcasted and not interested in a lot of things from home, but I don't know why I really want to learn archery. And yeah, we're taking an intro class today. I don't really remember how to do it, but like I said, I did it in gym class as a kid, but I haven't done it in so many years. And it just sounds like fun. So we're going to Gotham Archery. It's definitely like a nicer place, like seems like more of a date place to learn archery. I think they have leagues there too, but I'm thinking we take this intro class here, we figure out how we like it, and then we can go to a more like legit place where actual archers go. And yeah, should be fun. I'll let you know how it goes, but I need to run some errands and I need to handle this entire mess that I've been telling you about. I'm gonna show you my outfit now. Here's my outfit of the day today. I am wearing this Rick Owens overdyed jacket that I found secondhand. It's very cool. I'm not sure what season it's from, but if I can find anything similar, I'll link it below. And I'm just wearing a black tank top, a D-ring belt, really comfy wide leg trousers that are by Gani, and then my Jill Sander Birkenstocks. For a more fun look, I would wear my black tabby boots with this. I think it would look super good, but I'm just running some errands today and I think that would be a bit of overkill. It's also raining outside. Oh, and then my bag is a secondhand YSL bag that I found on the RealReal. Good morning, you guys. It is actually Wednesday now. I didn't vlog at all yesterday. I just ended up having too much to do. I was kind of rushed all day and I never really took the time to film. So apologies for that. Lazo and I just had a nice morning at Prospect Park, off leash hours. We met up with one of our friends who has a Vizsla who watches him when we're away. It's a couple that's like triple our age, but the woman is so fit. She runs like 7 miles with her dog every morning, and I just aspire to be like that when I'm older. Yeah, they don't live in the city full time, so we haven't seen them in a while. That was really nice. Also an update on archery. I'm gonna show you guys my target. I cut my target for my first class when we get home, but it was so fun. Like, highly recommend, especially Gotham Archery. It ended up being basically a private lesson for Siki and I, and it was so fun and nice. So he's actually really good at it, but I was better at it than I thought I would be. Still have a long way to go, but I want to start practicing more because, like I said, it was just so fun. Hello. I'm sorry, I'm taking forever, huh? The glare. You really want your breakfast, huh? He's annoyed with me because I promised him breakfast for leaving the park and he didn't want to leave. I need to run to the mailbox to pick up some packages and also ship out some things. And I also need to go to an ATM and then pick up laundry. But let's go. I've been looking at different fabric swatches for a chair that's going here that we're getting reupholstered. It's an old Danish lounge chair. Do not take it. Do not. And we want to get it done in brown. I think we're leaning towards this brown. This one looked better last night, but now it's looking too light in the direct sunlight, huh? So I think we're gonna do this one. Something you want to make the right decision on because reupholstering a chair is not cheap. Okay, I requested this swatch for the chair. I'm using a wholesaler that we've used for our business, a Danish wholesaler that does a lot of beautiful upholstery fabrics, and I'm hoping that they're gonna allow me to get fabric for the chair. I also have some other swatches here. I've already ordered this, and I don't know if I can recommend the company yet because I'm still waiting on the rug. It should ship really soon though, and then I'll definitely keep you guys updated. But we've been wanting a runner rug for our hallway. We have a very long, skinny hallway in our apartment, and most runner rugs that I've found online are really expensive, not nearly long enough, or too wide. So we've opted to go for a custom runner rug by a company called The Perfect Rug. Sounds kind of too good to be true for an online business, but basically you select the fabric and the type of rug pad, and you put in your dimensions and they make it for you. And it actually was not that expensive. We got like a 22-foot long runner for less than $500, which is insane. These were the two fabric swatches that we were looking at. We ended up going for this one just because it looks a bit cleaner. This one's definitely more on the comfy side, but we usually wear slippers in our home anyways. So I think this will be good. They also send like different types of borders that you can choose from, swatches for free, different types of rug pads. You can get separate rug pads or rug pads adhered to your rug. So I hope that works out for both of these pieces. I love doing home projects. And from working in fashion and with textiles on a regular basis, I feel like I have a general idea of how things work, but it really is such a different process. So I'll definitely share when that rug comes in, and hopefully this chair will be done if I can get the fabric in about 6 weeks. Hi you guys, happy Thursday. I can't believe this week is already almost over. There's just been So many little mishaps in my life this week. I never gave you guys an update on the entire production issue that we've been dealing with in my business. The factory will be fixing all of the shirts and they're covering all of the shipping fees for us. I'm still getting a decent amount of emails from customers informing of the issue, and that's been taking up a lot of my time, and obviously I want to get this sorted out for everyone. But our customers are generally very nice, so it's really not the most unpleasant thing to deal with, and I always like getting to talk to people. I also just got my roots touched up, so I'm feeling fresh again. I'm not putting any cover up in my hair. That always feels really good. I am really craving cupcakes. I think I might go out and get some from this vegan bakery called Clementine. I am obsessed. As of lately, I always have a new sweets obsession. I used to get those all the time years ago and I hadn't had them forever, and we got some the other day and now I can't stop thinking about it. I seriously have a sugar problem, and that's that. I'm wearing a really cool outfit today. It's one that I wouldn't normally purchase myself or go for, but McHugh, which is the Alexander McQueen diffusion line, I have glasses by them that I've bought myself. I have a couple pairs of these because I love them so much. They reached out to me and offered to send some things over. They sent me some other glasses. I still need to get my prescription put in them. And they also sent me this really cool jumpsuit. I'll show you in the mirror. It reminds me of Star Wars. It's just very cool. And like I said, not something that I would generally purchase myself. Here's my full fit today. I am wearing the jumpsuit with my Officine Creative Loafers. This is a really good like errand running outfit, and it's actually gotten so warm in the city as of recently, and it's supposed to stay warm for a while. So I'm actually not wearing anything underneath this, and I've just thrown on this vegan leather blazer that I found at Sincerely Tommy with the McHugh glasses and my vintage YSL bag. And yeah, that's the look. I'm gonna go on a little drive to run some shipping errands like always, and also get the cupcakes that I feel like I need. Okay, you gotta go to your bed. That's not your bed. Okay, on your bed. You brought the couch cushion with you. Also, look at me. Leave it. You're free. I got my cupcakes. Oh my gosh, I just got this coat in the mail. I've been looking at it on the RealReal for forever. I literally have been looking every day to see if it's still available, because sometimes things sell really quickly on there, and I just haven't been able to stop thinking about it. I don't really have a warm winter coat, and I think this is gonna fill that void. It is this vintage, fully lined shearling black coat with a huge hood. I'll try it on for you guys. It's a vintage Saks Fifth Avenue coat. Credit on the RealReal because I've been selling some stuff with them, so I kind of traded in some of my clothes for this. I still need to, I think, sell some of my other coats that I have that just aren't the most warm, that I don't really have room for in my wardrobe. I do actually still have a couple pieces listed on there. I'll have them linked below. I have like a Helmut Lang brown leather coat if it's still available, like a Rick Owens skirt, and I think a Veronique Ronchino top. I'll have them linked if you guys want to check them out. But yeah, I'll try on this coat for you. Here it is. Like I said, it's fully lined. It's a really big coat. This hood is crazy, and it's so cozy. It feels like I'm just wearing a blanket. It's massive. I wish the sleeves were like a little bit longer, but the pockets are also fully lined, which is nice. But as you can see with this armband, it's not fully covered, but wow, it's almost floor length. I probably wouldn't wear it with this outfit. It's a little extra, but it really feels so nice, and it's definitely not something that I would buy new from a new brand. And I love shopping secondhand anyways, but you know, it is shearling, and I think it would also be thousands of dollars new for something at this quality. But what a good find. There are actually so many coats like this on the Real Invest here. This one's just been calling my name forever.